I know it's been a while since I last made a video, but this is going to be a very important video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the seeds out from your petunia. Now, I know petunias are very common plants, but they can be very rewarding if you plan on collecting seeds. Now, these are the seeds I've collected just in like 4 weeks. There's thousands and thousands of little seeds in here, but I'm going to show you how to do it from the stage of the plant. Okay, so let's go. Here's the petunia plant. And what we see here is a flower. This flower is in full bloom right now, and eventually what this flower is going to do is it's going to die back like this little pink flower right here. So once the big pink flower is done and it's finished drying up and the petals have fallen, what you'll end up with is something like this. Something like this. In the center, what we have is a seed pod. Let me put it in the light. It's a seed pod, and it's really green, and it's not like the flower. A forming flower, or flower that's just coming out, will have different characteristics than this green seed pod. As a matter of fact, if we see here, see, this flower is already done. It's fallen off already. This flower has fallen off already. But if we look where it was, that green thing is the seed pod. So that seed pod will be ready in a few days. And sometimes the leaves are still green. Sometimes these leaves are still green. But when the seed pod turns nice and brown, then it's ready to be plucked. And the difference between the seed pod and the flower, like, how do I know that's not a flower that's about to come up? Well, over here we see a flower about to come out. See, it has petals and it's wrapped up pretty nicely. And over here, this is also a flower that's about to come out. It's also green, just like the seed pod, but as you see, it's not smooth. It has like a leaf-like texture to it. So this is a flower about to come out. This is a not so ripe seed pod. We have to wait for a while for that one to be ready. There's another not so ripe seed pod. I just took the dead flowers off. You know if it's ready because it's really brown, and it's starting to open, and you can see the really tiny seeds inside. But it's not ready when it's green. If you see the seed pod is green, don't pick it. It's not ready. Wait, probably in 2, 3, 4, 5 days it'll be ready. This right here is pretty old. It's a flower that had finished, and the seed pod should be right. Seed pod should be right in the center. Now, a lot of people might just rip these dried flowers, you know, these dried parts of the flower off the plant. Don't do that. I've done it, and I've broken a few stems, and it's very disappointing, the result. What I suggest you do is get a pair of scissors, or if you don't have a scissor, then a sharp knife or something. Even a nail clip would do. This is my nail clip ghetto horticulture 101. So let's get back. So what we have is right here a dried stem. What we're going to do is clip it right here off of the mother plant. So, ah, crap, it fell. So that one actually fell. I don't know where it fell to. Let's see if we can find some more, because that one fell. So I found the dried flower. That's it. That fell. And well, here are the seeds. I salvaged as many as I can, and I'm actually gonna put them in the bag with the rest of the seeds. Okay, so right here we have another seed pod, and it's brown, as you can see. It's not green, it's brown. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip it with the nail clipper. And I'm going to continue to collect seed pods like this for a little while. This is how most of them look like, and I'll show you what the seeds look like later. Okay, so now we're going to get the seeds out from the seed pods. Again, what you'll need is something white, and the reason for it being white, like a piece of paper or a plastic plate or something, is so that you can see the seeds. If it's too dark, the seeds are really small, you won't be able to see them. And you can open the seed pods with your hands, but some people, you know, they're not that dexterous, and perhaps they're afraid of squishing or whatever. So something sharp It's good just to pry it open a little bit. This is pretty dull. You could use a butter knife. This is a bit sharper than a butter knife, but it's pretty. No, it's pretty dull. Okay. So what we're gonna do first. Okay, this one looks good. This is what we want. All the other seed pods I collected really didn't have anything in them. Perhaps they weren't fertilized correctly, or perhaps because of I have forgotten to water it for like 4 days. They dried out and they didn't develop seeds. But this one looks nice and plump. It has a brown color. You can tell this is a different color than this. And it has a consistency of like paper-like consistency. You can hear the noise. So now we're going to open it. You can already see the seeds coming off. Let me do it a bit higher. See all the seeds coming out of it. Growing petunias are very rewarding because with one seed pod you could get a plethora of seeds. And a lot of plants are like that. They give you a lot of different seeds. They give you a lot of seeds with just one plant. If you have a ripe seed pod, you could also just throw the entire seed pod into a bag. Now what I like to do is collect all the seeds in a plastic bag. You can see like I have seed pods in here too that I've just thrown in, but I have thousands and thousands of little petunia seeds and I really don't know what to do with them. I don't have any potting soil or anything. If you're willing to donate pots or potting soil to the Jonathan Mejia Ghetto Windowsill Gardener, yeah, I'm willing to take all your pots and, you know, I'll use them and I'll definitely give you props in my next video. I'll be like, hey, this person gave me plants or pots or potting soil, and I'll be very happy. But, yeah, so how do you get them into the bag? They're so small, you don't want to lose them. Well, it's a good thing we have a white piece of paper because then we can tell. But you basically fold the paper up. You pour them in to the bag. This is Jonathan Mejia, your local ghetto windowsill gardener. I hope you join me next time either on YouTube or my blog. Thanks a lot and I'll see you. Bye.